last member Crawford.
Linstead Market is an attraction, and we want our road. Minister, you made some recent changes, so I just need to confirm that the most recent normal year would have been 2024, 2025, for which there was a earning of 4.3 billion US dollars. I think you indicated that 2025, 2026, there would have been an earning of 3.3 billion US dollars, which would indicate a loss of $1 billion US dollars. And you further sought to educate us that for 2026, 2027, you expect a loss on the previous year, and by extension, compared to normal times, an additional $1 billion US dollars, meaning compared to 2024, 2025. If you could therefore confirm those numbers, Minister, would you agree that the practitioners of tourism would have lost over $2 billion over that 2-year period, the Beryl year and the Melissa year? And having indicated that, I wondered why it was that marketing was still the same as it was last year, instead of an increase or an improvement in the marketing investment. Additionally, Minister, the practitioners in the industry would have suffered from a almost $300 billion loss over the Beryl year and the Melissa year. And to that extent, has the ministry also considered the possible impact on the cost of travel to increases in oil prices based on the uncertainty that is happening? And how would that affect the properties, even with the probability of absorbing a tax at this particular point in time? The other thing I want to ask is around seat support, otherwise called seat risk. I'd like you to indicate to us which gateways are you eyeing for this particular year as it relates to seat risk. I heard you speak about 6 coming from Panama and 20 coming from India and 19 coming from Iran. Which of these seats are you eyeing for seat support, and what is the expected time period to shift into market viability as versus ministry subsidy through seat support to re-establish those gateways? I also wanted to understand if it would not have been a good idea to re-engage some of our original gateways, having lost some arrivals since 2024, 2025, due to the risk perceived from the hurricanes and the shutdown from the hurricanes. If some seat support wouldn't have been appropriate into some of those established destinations. Finally, Minister, I wanted to speak on the item that was titled Hurricane Recovery. You had $3.9 billion in 25-26. However, you had zero in 2026-2027. Is that an indicator that you perceive that the recovery has ended? And additionally, is that also an indicator that those workers that are still displaced would have no further assistance coming from the ministry since there's no budget for this particular period? So those are my questions.
For the new year. All right.
100%.
Thank you, member. You may now proceed in responding, after which we will take the head.
With the back end. Right. So thank you.
We have the numbers.
Thank
we are
you,
smart to it.
Thank
we have
you,
the
Chair.
numbers. We have the numbers as well. We have the numbers.
We start. Okay, Chairman, it's a lot of questions, and I